Today, I have a great video for you. If you're looking to relocate to Tucson, this is going to be the perfect video for you to watch, especially if you have kids. We're going to be taking a look at all of the areas in Tucson and the surrounding areas and what the schools are like, where they would go to school, and the ratings. And then we're also going to take a look at what the homes look like, the pricing in that area, and where you're going to shop. And the good news is, even if you don't have children, you're still going to want to watch this video because it's great to know what's in these areas and what the schools are like for resale value. So let's get right into the video. Today we're going to be using one of my favorite tools to show you Tucson without you actually having to be here, and that's Google Maps. It's super user friendly, and we're going to just be taking a tour around Tucson. I'm going to be showing you every area, well, not all the areas. Now, I'm touching on majority of the areas that are very popular or I get questions about. So if I don't answer or talk about the area you have interest in, let me know. I'm more than happy to answer any of those questions. But we're going to be starting in Marana, and we're just going to be making our way around, touch on some of central Tucson, and then down south here in Sahuarita. So starting in Marana, let's go ahead and type in on the search bar Marana Unified School District. And as you can see, let me zoom out. This red dot is basically the outline of if you live within this area, your child is going to be going to the Marana Unified School District. So we're going to jump over, and for sake of this video and just in general where I get all of my knowledge and everything about school districts, and something for you to look up as well, because if you're looking for schools, you need to be doing that research for your children, and I can direct you to some really great sites. But for this video, we're going to be using niche.com. It's a really great resource, and we are already in the general area of Marana. I'll zoom out so you can see, but here's Tucson. Zooming in, this is basically the Marana area. Now, as you can see, there's this orange line going through, and that is the I-10. That does separate certain areas of Marana. If you are west of the I-10, you're going to have Rancho Marana and Gladden Farms and some other more agricultural style areas over here. And then to the east of the I-10, you have the Dove Mountain area of Marana. We're going to look at some of the houses and pricing and everything. But if your children are living in this area just west of the I-10, they're still in the Marana School District, but they will be going to Gladden Farms Elementary. And the great news is in the Gladden Farms neighborhood, which is right in through here, they are building right here a brand new K-8 STEM school, which is going to be super beautiful. So as you can see, niche.com does have school ratings and everything on there. So Gladden Farms Elementary is a B+ school. It is also a STEM school, really beautiful new school. Let me zoom back out. And then for middle school, they're going to be going to the Marana Middle School. If you're living all within this area, it's probably about a 5 to 7 minute drive depending on where you live, which is really nice. And then for high school, they're going to be going to the Marana High School. And this is anybody who is living west of the I-10. Now, there are charter school options. You have the Lehman Academy down here if you're wanting them to do more charter. That's an option a little bit further down, but really not that bad. Now, if you're going to be east of the freeway, this is going to be the Dove Mountain neighborhood and area. For K-8, they would be going to Dove Mountain, and that's K-8. And then for high school, they would be going down here to Mountain View High School. And there are a few other charter school options in these areas, but you can see these have some really great ratings. And again, this is stuff for you to do your research on. You can use niche.com or a few other websites that I think are really great, but these are the areas and schools for the Marana Unified School District. Now, let's switch over really quickly. We were looking really at the difference between the I-10, the Gladden Farms area, and Dove Mountain. Now, for Gladden Farms and more in this area, you're going to be finding, well, actually all of these areas, it is very popular for master plan communities, new construction homes. West of the I-10, so in Gladden Farms and Rancho Marana, on average home pricing, you can find new construction or resale houses really starting in the mid 300s and going up. Average home pricing as of last year, we were looking around the $440 price range, but you can find some really great new construction options that are starting in the mid 300s. Now, if you're going a little bit south in this Continental Reserve area, which is still Marana, a little bit closer into town, you can also still find some new construction homes starting in the mid 300s, which is really great. Does go up from here. There's some manufactured homes. You can find homes with more land, but it's very, very popular for new construction. Now, in the Dove Mountain area over here, you can see the Tangerine Crossing and everything. You're closer to the Ritz-Carlton, you're closer to country club golf courses, so the price range does go a little bit up. There are a lot of very high-end homes, some multi-million-dollar homes. You do have new construction that's starting in the low 500s, and it goes up from there. So we're going to switch over so I can show you what some of those homes look like. Now, I know we're bouncing kind of back and forth, so bear with me. This is basically outlining, and I'm on the MLS. This is my back-end page, what I use for searches. This is basically outlining what Marana is. Loosely drawn, it's not perfect, but let's look at, just really quick, a home in the Gladden Farms area. And just choosing a random home, just to give you an idea. Now, this is a new construction home, and this is showing it's priced at $376,000. New construction home built in 2025. Let's look through some of the pictures so you can get an idea. No one to the right of the house, which is nice. You have a little park there. And this is 1,465 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Very nice, beautiful dog park. There's a 7-acre dog park there in Gladden Farms, splash pad. Lots of great options. Let's jump over to a different one to get a better idea. Let's see. Okay, here's a 2-story house priced at $415,000. And this is 2,220 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3-bath. Doesn't give me a lot of pictures, but you know, if you want to have an idea of what these look like, I can definitely go and do a video for you. Just have to reach out to me. My contact information is below. You can text, call, email me. Now, to give you an idea, let's go down here to Continental Ranch before we go out to the Dove Mountain area. So there's new construction homes in this area as well. You have builders like Meritage Homes and D.R. Horton, which has a huge master plan community out there. Here you have a home priced for $411,000. Let's see if we have any pictures. Yep. This is 1,787 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Okay. And this is a little bit closer in town. So to get downtown, you're probably about 15 minutes away off of the freeway, very close to an outlet mall, shopping, all of that. So very nice. Now jumping over, let's go up north to the Dove Mountain area. Now, we do have homes that are starting in the mid 500s or so. Here we have a new construction home, and this is priced at $648,000. This is almost 2,800 square feet, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, no pictures. Let's see if I can get one with a picture. Okay, let's take a look at this one. So again, a lot of new construction. I'm not having any luck with these ones. Let's go over here, see if we can get a newer resale house. Now, this is a resale house. This was built in 2021. As you can see, the price right here, $649,000, basically $650,000. This is almost 2,500 square feet, 2-bedroom, 3-bath. Very nice house. You can see the architecture is a little bit different. So you're definitely paying for the Dove Mountain, you're paying for those views, you're paying for golf course amenities, being very, very close to the Ritz-Carlton. So really beautiful options out here, but the price point is a little bit different than if you are in the Gladden Farms area. Now let's jump over, there was one I saw earlier. Okay, let's take a look at this one. This is another 600 price point range. And there is also a great 55 plus community within this area. So if you're not wanting to necessarily be, mixed in with different groups, you can be within a 55 plus. But really beautiful options. And whether you choose to do new construction with their amazing incentives, you can also do a resale if you're not finding something that fits your needs. So we're gonna jump over and see what Oro Valley has to offer. So whatever kind of fits your needs, that's gonna work the best. Now let's take a look back on the map, and I'm gonna show you for these areas where you're gonna be grocery shopping. So if you're in the Gladden Farms area, great news is they just built their very first, basically like a mega Fry's. So here we are in the Gladden Farms area. Let's take a look at the Fry's. Now this is brand new. So this is, see, it's showing it's not even there, but this area is now a beautiful Fry's marketplace, and that's just opening the door for a lot more commercial buildings to be coming in. You have a Starbucks, a McDonald's, a Circle K, and then if you even go down here to downtown Marana, which they're going to be doing some amazing projects down there, you have a Dutch Bros, you have a Taco Bell, Panda Express, all of those things. So you really do have great options, but if you're wanting to get more into town, it's about 15 minutes to get to a Costco or a Target. Now for the Continental Reserve area, you have a Safeway very, very close. Now where are we? So Continental Reserve is going to be right in here, and you do have a Safeway down the street, right in through here, Safeway and a few other options for shopping. And if we are going up here to Dove Mountain, right off of Tangerine, you have a Fry's Marketplace, which is going to be right in through here. So really from all of these areas, you have shopping centers anywhere from 3 minutes away to 5 minutes away. So it's very, very convenient. Now let's jump over and take a look at the Oro Valley area. Next, we're taking a look at the Oro Valley area, but we're really kind of going by school district. So within the Oro Valley area, that is the Amphitheater School District. And as you can see on the map, this red line, you do have Oro Valley right here, which does extend up into this area, and it does bring on Catalina. And then it does go down here. This is all based off of the school district, all the way into some of central Tucson and the Casas Adobes area. So this gives you an idea of the Amphitheater School District area and the outline. So it does start down here from Grant Road, and then Campbell all the way up into some of the foothills area, past Casas Adobes, and then up into Oro Valley. But taking a look generally at the area, let's look at some of the schools and the ratings through niche.com, and this is basically outlining all of the schools in Amphitheater. So up here you do have the Oro Valley area, which pretty much does go right down into here. So if you're living in the Rancho Vistoso area, you have the Innovation Academy, as well as Painted Sky Elementary. And then you have Wilson Jr., which is K through 8. And then as well as Ironwood High School. So that's going to be one of the two high schools for this upper area. It'll either be CDO or Canyon del Oro High School or Ironwood High School, just depending on where you're living and situated. And you can choose which school that you would want your kid to go to. You have Copper Creek Elementary School, as well as Mesa Verde. You have Cross Middle School down here, and then Harlison Elementary. And then as we're making our way into the Casas Adobes area, you have Donaldson Elementary, you have Lulu Walker School, La Cima Middle School. And then as we make our way down into town, you have Rio Vista Elementary, and then this is Amphitheater Academy, and then Amphitheater High School down here. It's starting to get a little bit blurred, but you have right down here Amphitheater High School and Amphitheater Middle School, and you can see all of the other schools down in this area. Now let's take a look, because some of these areas are a little bit different. We're going to look at some of the houses and jump over and see what the pricing is like. Now, primarily for the Oro Valley area, the average home pricing as of 2024, it was in the mid 500s, so around 550 or so. But it does go up into the multi-million-dollar range, and you can also find some condos or townhouses as well for a little bit lower. But let's take a look in the general area. As we zoom in, you do have popular master plan communities like Rancho Vistoso that does have some new construction options, or you have more of the Naranja area or Cañada Hills. But let's take a look at this house. This is priced at $879,000. It is just over 3,000 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3-bath. Let's look through some of the photos. Beautiful mountain views, and that's definitely something that does go a long way in Oro Valley, is people pay big bucks to get those beautiful mountain views. This one is beautifully landscaped, really nice pool. You have artificial turf, does still have kind of that new construction feel, really great courtyard. Okay, so very clean. This is a really nice resale home, beautifully done. And, you know, again, people do pay good money to get those beautiful views. They go a long way in Oro Valley, and if you have them, you definitely will pay for it. But it does go a long way. It's great for resale as well. So that's a great home option in the Oro Valley area. Let's look a little bit near Rancho Vistoso and see what that looks like. Here you have one. Let's go right in here. Right through here, and this one you do have a 55 plus community, so if that's something that you're looking for, this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, almost 1,300 square feet. This is in Del Webb, which is in Sun City. So this is beautiful backyard, nice resale, priced at $419,000. So you can see that you can get homes that range in all price range, and granted this one does have age restrictions, but great option, doesn't back anything. And let's jump a little bit down. We're gonna go and see what are some of the home options as we make our way down, still in the Amphitheater School District. Let's go a little bit more in the Casas Adobes area. And this one's priced for $769,000. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, almost 3,500 square feet. So substantially bigger. You do have bigger lots out here, different home styles as well. So really beautiful territorial home, pool, a lot more charm and character to this house. So there's room for improvement, or you can kind of live in it how it is. But you do see a difference in the price. Bigger lots out here, still in a beautiful area. But you know, this one you're not really going to have as much new construction options, but you do get a bigger home, a little bit more bang for your buck. Still have mountain views, beautiful pool, so seems like a really great option. This is in the Casas Adobes area. And then you do peek in a little bit into this upper foothills area, which is in the Sin Vodkas area, which does get into more of the multi-million-dollar range, but this one isn't. This is priced for $699,000, and this is 1,800 square feet, 2-bed, 3-bath. So it just shows the wide variety of homes within this area. Beautiful home, newer construction, really nice. So just gives a wide range throughout all of the areas. This is going to be within a gated community as well. Okay, great option. Community pool here as well. Really nice. Let's go a little bit further down as we make our way into more of the Tucson area. Let's jump over really quick. Down here in this area, closer to Amphitheater High School. And let's see what some of these homes look like. Get a lot more bang for your buck out here. So this is priced for $285,000. So really great options. Whether you're wanting to be in these school districts, you can see what they offer. Older homes out here too. So this was built in 1957. It's just over 1,300 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Not really any new construction options within this area, but this one seems like it's going to be pretty clean, which is nice. So great option. You're close to the schools. Yeah, this one's very clean. So great options. It ranges in all price point. And of course, if we're looking more in the Oro Valley area, you do have new construction, you do have a little bit higher price point, and it is definitely a desirable area with those mountain views. Now for shopping, let's take a look. You have so much shopping within this area, especially because it's such a wide range. Right in here, you have the Oro Valley Marketplace and Oro Valley Hospital. You're going to have a Walmart Supercenter. You're going to have an Ulta, a movie theater. You're also going to have right in this area a Target, Home Depot. You have restaurants down here as well. As we make our way down Oracle, you have a TJ Maxx. You have Trader Joe's, as well as a Home Goods. There's lots of stuff. You're less than 5 minutes kind of wherever you live in this area to get to the amenities that you need. But really great. This is a great shopping area. You have a Whole Foods. And then as you get closer down, you have another Trader Joe's. You have the Tucson Mall down in here. And then there's Fry's, Safeway, Albertsons, all of these grocery stores all in this area. So really, you again, kind of wherever you are in Tucson, you're less than 5 to 10 minutes away from a grocery store, which is really nice. Making our way down here from the Oro Valley area, we just looked at the Amphitheater School District, which ranges from up here all the way down in this area. We're going to be jumping over to the Catalina Foothills, and that's going to be the Catalina Foothills Unified School District. Now, this is going to be more of our luxury area in general, so price ranges are a little bit higher. Median average home range is around $700,000, but you can find homes that are lower than that. You can find condos, townhouses, some homes that are lower, but then you do have a lot of homes that are in the multi-million-dollar range as well. Basically, the closer you are to the mountain and the better views you have, the more the price range is going to go up in general. But this just gives you an outline of where the school district is and basically kind of what the Foothills is. Now, my rule of thumb is typically anything that is north of River Road, which is this road right here, that's going to be the Foothills. So even if you are within some of these areas here, technically it does not qualify to be in the Catalina Foothills, just basically being a shoo-in for the school district. But the great news is all of these areas have open enrollment. So that's just something to keep in mind, that if you're looking to primarily be in it and it's a big deal for you to maybe purchase a house within the actual school district, but again, you can do open enrollment. Now, let's jump over to niche.com. Now, if we're looking at any of these areas too, if you have questions about them, if I'm not answering questions that are burning or top of mind for you, let me know. My contact information is below. You can text, call, email me. It's great if you set up a one-on-one call with me because I can deep dive into what you're looking for and really help you find the perfect area and house, or even if you're looking for new construction. Just go ahead and look down below for my contact information. Now, going over to niche. Here we are in the Catalina Foothills School District. So you can see a lot of these, actually all of these, are A-rated schools. And it is super important, if these schools are something that are a big deal for you, you need to do your research. And besides looking at, niche.com, look at other websites, look into the actual school districts. So if you're living more up here in this area, more west of the Foothills, northwest, for elementary, you will be going to Manzanita, which is right here. And then you have Orange Grove Middle School, which is right across. And then the one high school in the area is Catalina Foothills High School, right down here. And then if you're a little bit east of Swan Road, you have Sunrise Drive Elementary School. You have Ventana Vista Elementary School, and then down here you would be either doing Esperero, or you have also Canyon View Elementary School. So 2 middle schools, quite a few elementary schools, 1 high school. But as you can see from the website, they are all A-rated schools. Now let's take a look at price range. So again, within the Foothills, average price range starting around, $700,000, but it does range quite a bit. So right here, you do have a lot of the luxury resorts. You have Loews Ventana, you have La Paloma, you have the Westin, which is La Paloma. Now down here, this is going to be, let me show you, this is the mountain here. This is the Catalina mountain range. Right in this area, you have Ventana, Loews Ventana Resort. Let's take a look at this one. This one is priced for 1.6, almost 1.7 million. 3-bedroom, 3-bath, almost 4,000 square feet, built in 1997. Let's get a look. Okay, different architecture than what we've been seeing, which is nice. Definitely more expansive. Okay, so I mean, again, this is going to be more of our bougie area per se. You can see definitely very nice finishes. This one, it's not a brand new home, but they have done some upgrades throughout. And again, you're paying for, you know, mountains, the amenities within the area and all of that. But beautiful home, see great mountain views, pool, really resort style lifestyle. Now let's jump over to a different one. We'll go, this was more of our lower foothills area. Let's take a look more up over here. Okay, I'm not going to show this one, but you do have a $7.9 million home. Again, just showing the range. This is within more of, okay, this is 550. And this is still in a great area within the foothills, peak foothills area. This is 2,200 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, priced at $550,000. Beautiful beams, territorial style home, really beautiful. So you have more older homes in this area. You do have some luxury custom builds, but like the one I just passed on, the $7.9 million, that's going to be newer luxury, huge home. But you know, this has so much charm. If you want to do some updating, you definitely can. But great option for under $600,000 within the foothills area, and this is peak foothills as well. Beautiful outdoor space. You do have a deck, so you do get some of those beautiful mountain views, which are a lot of fun. And then there is, looks like a community pool within the area. So great option. Let's go ahead and take a look more in this little cluster here. This is going to be your hacienda area, 1.5 million. And you'll see the different areas, they range in, you know, pricing. 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 3,600 square feet, 1.5. This was built in 1994. So completely different, and you can see the mountain views right there. Completely different style. Okay. And again, it's all about area. So you'll see the different price ranges that range, and you might say, well, this needs updating. Yeah, but you're kind of paying for the area, the lot. If it's within a gated community and everything, really nice finished garage, beautiful pool, great mountain views. See, people pay a lot of money for that, but beautiful option. Let's take a look at one more, you know, more affordable area. Let's see right here in the Orange Grove area. Let's see what we can get here. $950,000. This is a 4-bed, 4-bath, almost 3,800. So this is one of the bigger ones we've seen, but below $1 million, which is great. And okay, different home style as well. Pool, great mountain views. This one's raised a little bit higher elevation. Okay, this one's virtually staged, but beautiful kind of uninterrupted views. You'll have great city views, city nightlight views. Might need some, you know, DIYs here and there, but seems somewhat move-in ready for the most part. But great option. This is within the Orange Grove area of the foothills. So great options over here. You do have some condos in this area. You do have townhouses as well. I'm not going to go through all of the homes in the foothills, but if you want to know some more options, let me know. There's some great options in this area. Now I'm going to switch over, show you what shopping and everything is over here. As we talked about, there is the Los Ventana Resort. You do have the Hacienda del Sol Guest Ranch, which is a really great resort. Right here you have the Westin La Paloma. But all within these areas you have great amenities. So starting more on the east end of it, near Sabino Canyon, Los Ventana, you have golf courses. Right here in this area where it says Kolb Sunrise Commercial, you have a Bash's and restaurants, El Charro Cafe. So all of your stops right in through there if you're living more in the Los Ventana Sabino Canyon area. Now as we're making our way up, if you are more in the Skyline Country Club area right in through here, your shopping is going to be right in, and you can shop wherever, but this is the closest. But right in through here, you have a Safeway, you have Finney's Landing, which is a restaurant, you have Fiamme, which is a pizza place, Basil's as well, which is a pizza place, and then lots of great options. There's a great Mexican restaurant, Italian restaurant. So this is a really great, stop. You can see the mountain views from there as well. This is, again, if you're more of the Skyline area off of Swan Road, right in through here. As we make our way up, right here, more towards the end of the foothills, Campbell Road, you'll probably still shop at these areas. These are less than 3 to 5 minutes away. But this is going to be a great shopping area for you as well. You have the La Encantada Mall, you have Fleming's Steakhouse, you have Vivace's, which is a great restaurant right here. But this is the main intersection. Let's see if I can get us back over. Here is the shopping mall. I'm trying to get as close as we can, but you have everything from North Italia Restaurant, Blanco Restaurant, there's a sushi place, you have Lululemon, Alo Yoga, Pottery Barn, Crate and Barrel. So all of those types of great shopping amenities are going to be right here in this area. There's also an AJ's Fine Food, which you can do your grocery shopping there as well. No matter where you're living within this area, the shops are great. You are less than 5 to 10 minutes away, depending on where you live. If you're a little bit further up, it might take a little bit longer to get down, but this is the Catalina Foothills Unified School District area and the Foothills area. Heading east from the Foothills, we're going to be taking a look at the Tanque Verde Valley area and the Tanque Verde School District. So this red line outlines the Tanque Verde School District, and you can see right here it says Tanque Verde. This is the Tanque Verde Valley area, so it does extend a little bit south of that. So any of the kids that are more on the east side, they will be going into the TUSD school district. But if you're wanting to go to Tanque Verde, you can always do open enrollment. Now, let's take a look really quick at niche.com. Now, this shows the schools that are in the Tanque Verde school district. There's only a few. They are all either A- or A-rated schools. You have Agua Caliente Elementary School, which is right in through here. You have Tanque Verde Elementary School, so 2 elementary schools. Emily Gray Junior High, that's your middle school. And then Tanque Verde High School. So not very many schools, but it's what you're going to see in the Tanque Verde Valley area is that it is a little bit more spread out. There's more acreage, if that, just more options. And then a lot of these kids switching over, they will probably go to more of a TUSD school because it is a little bit closer, just depending on, you have the option of going to either, which is great. Now, looking at the area, we're switching over to the Flex MLS to look at some of the pricing. Average median home price for this is going to be $799,000, which of last year of 2024. So a little bit higher price point. You're in a valley area, you have a little bit more space. Let's look at some of the homes and what they look like. So this one is priced at $659,000, so less than what average was. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, just over 2,600 square feet. This was built in 1976. So you have a ranch style home, really great saltillo tile, very pretty. So this just kind of shows you an idea, and you're going to have a little bit more space out here, some farm options if that. You do have a little bit different agricultural. It's going to be a little bit more green and lush in this area because you are more in the valley. This looks like it does have a little casita or extra kitchen. You have some stables here as well. So great option within the Tanque Verde Valley area. Let's zoom in a little bit. Right in through here. Here you have one listed for $885,000. This is a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, almost 4,000 square feet. And let's see, you have a pool, different style of home as well. There are some master plan communities, but a lot of them, they're not really going to look the same, some of the resale housing, but there are some newer construction. Those are going to be a little bit more luxury in the $1 million range in this area. So you can see A little bit dated, but still livable and move in. You can definitely live here. Okay, let's take a look at two more and then we will move on. Let's go ahead and look in 49ers Country Club. This is listed for $599,000. This is within one of the golf course country clubs, very close to 2,500 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Okay, 49ers Country Club, really great, fun golf course. This is actually a townhome. Okay, so just shows you the wide range of different home options within the area. And they do have single family, actually majority of single family within the, 49ers. I think I said Tucson Country Club. It's 49ers Golf Club. Okay, great option here right off of the golf course. Now one more house before we move on. Let's look right over here in Wild Horse Ranch. Here you have one for $1 million. And this is a 3-bed, 3-bath, just over 3,000 square feet. This was built in 1995. Okay, beautiful Santa Fe style home. Beautiful mountain views. This one is a little bit more secluded. You have a little bit more space from your neighbors. Beautiful option. So it ranges in style, it ranges in price point, what you can get out here. There's really no cookie cutter houses. There are some master plan communities, but really within this Tanque Verde area, you're going to have a little bit more space. There are some neighborhoods that are gated and have, those cookie cutter homes, but you can also find some that are beautiful, very unique to itself. Now let's jump over to the map. Let's just kind of generally touch on what's within the area. Now you do have a lot of hiking options within this area. You have Agua Caliente Park, which is a really cool park. Here you can see Tanque Verde High School. If you're going to be doing grocery shopping, you're going to be doing it, let's see, where am I? Right in through here off of Tanque Verde. As we're going up past Houghton Road, you're going to be going up, right here to Safeway. Okay, so this is going to be your main grocery store right in this area. There are a lot of restaurant options. There are pizza places, you have Mexican food, great deli shops right in this area. And then also the Barnyard is a very popular restaurant, lots of fun within the area. If you're going to be doing anything down in this area, you have the Galaxy Theater. There's also a Safeway right in here. And then you also have a Target right in this area. All of that within the Tanque Verde area, you're about 10 minutes or so away depending on where you're living. So beautiful landscape, further homes from each other. You're not right on top of each other, but then you're very close to amenities as well, just like kind of everywhere else in Tucson. Headed down southeast, we're going to be looking at the Vail Unified School District and that area. So we were just right here in Tanque Verde, and look at these red outlines. This is a big area, but there are many schools in the Vail area, and this is very widespread out. This is not all of this area is full of houses or anything like that. So just gives you an idea of what the Vail area. A lot of the houses are right in this area. You have some specks down here and then in Corona de Tucson, but majority of the population is right here, a little bit here as well. Right off of the I-10 headed south, this is southeast in Vail. Now jumping over to niche.com. So Vail has been a highly acclaimed, it's won multiple awards. It's been one of the highest rated unified school districts in Arizona for a few years. And you can see, look at all of these A's across the board. I think almost every single school has an A. So no matter where you are going in the Vail School District, great news is all of these are A-rated schools. Now, majority of the houses, like I said, are going to be really a lot in this area. You do have definitely some down here, but this is going to be more of our Rocking K area, and a lot of this is going to be those bigger master plan communities. So let's jump over, see what the housing looks like. Average home pricing is around $388,000 as of end of 2024, but it ranges. Of course, like every area in Tucson, it starts more so around that price ranging average, and then it does go up. There are some luxury houses, but you have some really amazing resale and then also new construction within this area. Okay, let's take a look. So one of the popular areas is going to be Rocking Cave right in here. This is a master plan community. They have a lot of new construction options, and this one is actually a resale. So let's take a look. This one is listed for $375,000, just under 1,500 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And let's look at some of the pictures. So what I like to say is Marana, Vail, and Sahuarita are very similar in, master plan communities, the new construction homes that are offered. You really just have to get an experience of all three to figure out which is going to be the best fit for you. They all have great schools, but they're all pretty similar. They just have different vibes. So that's one option. Let's take a look at some of the new construction. Let's see right in through here. I think this isn't new construction, but it shows a different view of price range. This is listed for $975,000, new listing. Very close to 4,000 square feet, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, built in 1980. So there's more space here. This is just outside of the new construction communities. You get a little bit more bang for your buck out here. I mean, this is a big lot. There are definitely some, I was gonna say, horse stables and ranches, but beautiful home. It has a lot of charm and character. So if you're not really feeling the foothills or even the Tanque Verde Valley or Oro Valley, Vail is a great option, but just shows you different ranges of price range within this area. Okay, beautiful outdoor kitchen, pool, great setup here. Horse stables. Now let's take a look at some of the new construction. Okay, let's take a look at this one. This is a 2-story within Rocking Cave. It is listed for $455,000, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, just under 2,000 square feet. Okay, Rocking Cave community. And this isn't exaggerated. When it does rain and fade water everything, it does look this green at times, and it's absolutely beautiful. There is pickleball, parks, splash pads, really great amenities out here for families, kiddos. Even if you don't have kids, it's beautiful. No pictures of the home, but they do have houses that offer RV garages. You have almost every option out here available. Let's take a look at Rancho del Lago. That is going to be near a golf course, but you can get some affordable great options. This one is listed for $409,000, just over 2,000 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3-bath. This was built in 2022, so still newer. This looks like it is a Meritage home, and great option. So if you're wanting a slightly used, gently used lived-in home, you have this great option, just over $400,000. Backyard for this one is landscaped, and no one is backing it. So really good option. You're in the Rancho del Lago community, and there's a lot of golf courses. You have there's only one, Rancho del Lago out here, but beautiful scenery out here. You're very close to the freeway, not so close where you can hear it, but close enough to get some great, amenities and options for driving. Now let's see what's within the area. So I just mentioned you have the I-10, all of your grocery and shopping. You have right over here is a Safeway, which is right in this area, right in here. If we make our way right in through here, let me zoom back out so you can see right off of Marion, Cleveland, this is going to be a massive shopping area as well. You're going to have a Walmart, you're going to have a Home Depot, lots of restaurant options, TJ Maxx, there's your Walmart right over here. You're going to have discount tire restaurants, local restaurants. You're going to also have, your Jersey Mike's, your franchise restaurants. So this is going to be your main shopping. This is right off of Mary Ann, Cleveland and Houghton Road. Now, Houghton's going to be more so kind of your freeway within the Vail area in my opinion. You have a lot of hospital options as well. As we're making our way down, and you have a restaurant here, Cereal Grillers, and then you have your first hospital, which is right here. It's TMC Urgent Care, but it is a big hospital. I don't think it's gonna show. Oh no, it will. Okay, they have an emergency room. It's not gonna be a great picture, but great hospital here. This is from Rocking K and a lot of the communities less than 10 minutes away. As we make our way down, you have another hospital as well down the way. We are now currently out of the district, but you have a hospital right here. And then you have that same movie theater right up here, Galaxy Theaters. And then right here you have the Target. So you're less than 15 minutes away from a Target. You're less than 10 minutes away from a hospital, urgent care, and emergency room. So lots of great amenities. Again, kind of like everywhere in Tucson, you have your grocery stores 10 to 5 minutes away depending on where you're shopping. Okay, next, and this one I'm going to have to probably do a separate video in general because it is such a big area. We're going to be looking very briefly at the Tucson Unified School District, which primarily covers majority of Tucson. As you can see on the map, all of the red dots right here, this is the Tucson Unified School District. It is a massive school district, and it's pretty much within the city limits of Tucson for the most part. This will have to be a full breakdown video in general, but before I get that video out, if you have any questions about Tucson Unified School District or this video or Tucson in general, go ahead and give me a call, text, or email. My phone number is going to pop up. Screenshot that, save it for later after you watch this video. Give me a call, text, or email, whatever. Set up a one-on-one call, and I'd love to help you if you're looking to relocate to Tucson. Now, this is a massive area. This covers East Tucson, Northeast Tucson, Central Tucson, West Tucson, Southwest Tucson. It is all of Tucson. So there is a wide range of price points. You have everything from condos, townhouses, all the way up to multi-million-dollar homes. So this will have to be broken down into another video, but I didn't want to leave it out for the sake of this video. I wanted to make sure I showed you all of the areas, but this will be a part 2, and I'll just jump over so you can see really quickly on niche.com. This is Tucson Unified School District. You have B-rated schools, you have A+, A- schools, B schools. So really our public system has been doing really well in the past few years, which is really exciting. And again, if you're looking to live more in these areas and you want more information about the schools, you need to look up some research for yourself and really deep dive into those schools. But this just shows, Northeast Tucson, you have East Tucson down here. Pretty sure, let's see, my nephew goes to one of the elementary schools on the east side and he loves it. He's doing an amazing job this year. He's finishing first grade. And then you have more of Central Tucson. University High School is one of the highest rated schools in Tucson. Really challenging school, but those kids work so hard. And then you have all of these schools up here. I went to Tucson High School. That's going to be more in this area. It is a magnet school, and a lot of these Tucson Unified School District schools are magnet schools, which is really great. You get a lot of arts, math, science, a lot of great options, but I will do a completely separate video going over Central Tucson, West Tucson, really within the city of Tucson limits to deep dive on the different areas because it's a big area. It'll take me probably 30 plus minutes to just go over it in general, so stay tuned for that one. We're gonna head down south to Sahuarita. Okay, last on the list we have Sahuarita, and this red dot, we are headed south. We were looking at Vail. I briefly showed you basically the entire city limits of Tucson, which is within the Tucson Unified School District. And I'll go over also the Sunnyside Unified School District in that part 2 that I'm going to be doing. But this is Sahuarita. Now, really, it's going to be right in this area, but this is just outlining how far the school district goes. So it even goes to areas I have never even heard of or been to before, but it shows how big that school district is for the children. But you're really kind of primarily focusing in this area in Sahuarita, some of Green Valley, which Green Valley is primarily a little bit more of a 55 plus area, but some areas don't have age restrictions. So let's jump on over to Niche. And we're headed down the I-19 south into Sahuarita. Again, another really big master plan community. So these are the main schools you have right here. Walden Grove High School, which is rated B+. You have Anza Trail, which is a K through 8, and that's an A-. You have Copperview Elementary, which is B+. And then you have Wrightson Ridge, which is K through 8, and that is a B. And there's one more in there that's sneaking away, Copperview Elementary, B+. And then there is one other school down here, a little bit near the Green Valley. This is Sapori Elementary, and that's a B-. So these are primarily the schools, if you're living in the Sahuarita area, where your kids are going to go to. Now, if you want them to go more into town, you absolutely can, but you have great schools within the area that can really work, and you're keeping, it's a very neighborhood feel. Kids will ride their bikes to school, they'll take the school bus, so it's a great option if you're moving within the Sahuarita area. Now, switching over to the MLS. This is showing the homes. And again, lots of master plan communities. Average home pricing within Sahuarita as of end of 2024 was around $365. And so you have new construction within this area. You also have resale, but it primarily is going to be those master plan communities. Now let's just take a look at some of the homes that are for sale. So this one is priced at $320, just under 2,000 square feet, 3-bed, 2-bath. This was built in 2006, so not super brand new, but shows you some of the resale options. 2-car garage. Seems like it's in great condition. So great affordability within the Sahuarita area. They have town lakes, they have parks, they have splash pads. You're very close to golf courses as well. So it's a really beautiful community. Again, very similar to your Marana and Vail area, but it's going to be just a little bit south. So it really depends on what works best for you. Here we have a new construction for $319, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, almost 1,300 square feet. So this is a little bit smaller, don't have any pictures, but just shows you an option here. Let's try and find some ones with pictures as we head a little bit more south. Let's see, here's not a new construction. This is priced at $360. And this is new. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, almost 1,600 square feet, built in 1980. So you will have a little bit of space here and different styles. This is going to be more of your territorial style home architecture, but still livable, still move-in ready. You know, not much updating that needs to be done just from, clear view here. More space. So if you're not wanting new construction, there are options of resale that are not new construction. Now let's look at some of these right in here. Let's go a little bit more. Quail Creek is a very popular 55 plus. So my people who are watching that do not have children looking for 55 plus, Quail Creek is a great option. This is almost 2,200 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, listed for $375. Beautiful home, very clean. So great amenities out here, especially in Quail Creek if you're looking 55 plus. But if you have your kiddos and you're wanting to be more in the Sahuarita area, great amenities there as well. The community center is beautiful. You're going to be very close to all of your amenities that are needed. Let's take a look at what's within the area. Now, you're very close to hospitals. You have the Desert Diamond Casino right here as well. And then as we're going down, you do have the Northwest Medical Center, which is right in here, as well as the main, one of the main roads, which is Sahuarita Road. That's going to have your shopping centers like Fry's. You have your banks here. There's restaurants. Lots of great options within this area. You have a Subway, other restaurants as well, a few gyms. So great options here. And then there is the Northwest Medical Center as well. Let's see if I can get a little view of that. You have a Mr. Car Wash. Here's your Northwest Medical Center. So if you're in Green Valley or if you are in the Sahuarita area, you are very close because you have the I-19 access and you can get there in less than 5 to 10 minutes depending on where you're living. Now if we head a little bit south and we get off on Duval Mine Road, this is going to be a great shopping center for you as well, or even on the west side. You have a Safeway right here or right here. This is one of my favorite areas to stop when I am in this area. And you have everything from a Sprouts to a TJ Maxx, Bealls, which is a clothing store, but you can see here, let me see if I can get us a little closer. You have a TJ Maxx, you have a Sprouts, there is a Starbucks, a Popeyes, a Mod Pizza, a Circle K, lots of amenities here. If you go across the street, you have a Walmart, you have a lot of, Walmart Supercenter. It's a marketplace, so you have a lot of amenities. This is very, very close. Again, no matter what exit you're living off of, you are less than probably 5 to 7 minutes away from amazing shopping, your grocery stores, and all of your amenities, which makes it very convenient. I hope this video was helpful, and make sure that you watch out for part 2 because I'm going to be going over the Tucson Unified School District and the Sunnyside School District and those areas, which is primarily majority of the city of Tucson or Tucson city limits. So you want to make sure you watch for the part 2. If you have any questions about this video or Tucson, if you're looking to relocate, I would love to help you. My contact information is below. You can text, call, email me, whatever is easiest for you, and we can set up a one-on-one call. I'll see you in the next video.